Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. What day is this? Thursday. It's Thursday. Well, happy Thursday. Thursday. All right. How is everybody? How are we doing? What's going on? Well, hello, 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 and welcome to Bima's Crafty Corner. I'm Bima, better known as Els, and this is my corner, literally my corner of the room, and that's Harry. You gonna say hello? You gonna come up and say hello? No? Not gonna say hello? No? Okay. And we are working on an album journal. And we're calling it an album journal because, well, we've started out using an album. This is a base that we're using. And it's from Heartfelt Creations. They're no longer in business, but you can sometimes find these in thrift stores. And it has these 5 fins in it. This is basically a memory album. And then there's this pockets and flip fold inserts. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different kinds. And we have them all in black. There he is saying hello. He's like, good morning. I'm here. It's the Harry Show. Hi, baby. Hi. Did you come up to say hi? Hello, Miss Christine. Hello, Michelle. Yes, you came up to say good morning, huh? Yes, you did. You came up to say good mornings. Oh, fat bag bellies? Okay. We'll do the fat bags. Get the fat bags out here. Yes, we will. We'll get the fat bags. Oh, there's the fat bags. Yes, we love them. We love the fat bags. Yes, we do. We love his fat bags. Yes. Yes. Hello, Nicole. Good morning, Sash. Come on. Oh, come on, fatty boy. All right, up on the back of the chair. Go on. There you go. Okay. So, hey, didn't we just get rid of you? All right, treats it is. Come on. Go get him. Come on. Come on. Get down. Go get your treats. But we're not having the Harry hour. Get down. Yes, I love you. Go on. So this is the one we're working on. And here's our fins. You can see our fins. And we've altered our fins. This one is now a flip out. This is a pocket from the insert pieces. This is our first signature. This is the second fin. We added a big pocket to it. This is our third fin. We added an up flip. Then on this one, we have an out flip. And this is another piece of that set. This is another pocket out of that set. This is another flip from that set and a paper clip. That is the third signature, which I did off screen. This is a pocket out of that set, and so is this with a nice big belly band. This is one of our 3-dimensional belly bands. And you'll notice there's no holes here because we're going to do a folio or something, I think. So maybe. I don't know. We'll see when we get there. So we're working on the second signature, signature B. And it's around here someplace. It's probably in the bag. Or I've lost it. You know, one or the other. Ephemera. 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 We got paper. 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 More of our flips. Some paper. I've lost the signature. I'll find it. It's here someplace. Here it is. Okay. All righty. So we started, and of course, we still need to do tops of tags and things like that. We have a little flip up here. And then on the second day of this, we did this part, and this, and we did this. We did this. Now there's a video coming out on this. That was different. It's called Stacked Pockets. That's the wrong list. I'm not going to find that on that list. There we go. It's called a Stacked Slot Pocket or Belly Band. And the video for this is coming out on the 18th of June. And in the video, we do it 2 ways. I did do it another way, but it's in the third signature, so I can't show you yet. We have another pocket over here. This is a paper clip and a fold down using some computer paper. And then on the other side, we have some stacks. And this is kind of what we did yesterday. We did this part. And we altered this paper clip because it had like joy on it or something like that. So we cut out a piece of sticker and put it on here. And we just backed this playing card. This is from a game called Faces. And I thought it looked like Sherlock Holmes. So, And then this was our center page. And then we did this little belly band back here and a writing page. And this is where we're at. So. This is where we're going to start today. No idea what we're doing, but we're going to do it. So these are all of our little bits and pieces. They're all in here. Just the little artsy detail stuff and little bits and pieces of stuff. So. This has got to go away. I'm putting it up here for now because it's just, I started it, I liked it, but it's more steampunk than it is this. All righty. Let's see if we've got something that we can use as a flip here. I need to take allergy pills. Shush, Mom. It's hot and humid out. There, took my allergy pills. All right, we are looking in here. I like these. This one here is 10 3/4 inches by 24. This one is 13 by 13, 10 and a half by 10 1/4 by 16. So these are kind of interesting little pieces. And there's really no, there's no rule on what to do with them. You know what I mean? And so it's kind of a free flow thing that you can do any way you want. You can use them whole or you can cut them apart. And it's very free as far as like your art. You can create your art any way that you want. That's a bit much. Let's see. Too small. Let's take a look at this one. Well, I think if we took the bottom off, we bring this the other way so that it's this way, we could put that on there. Let's do that. So we're going to go ahead and start by taking a piece of this off. Sorry, I'm late this morning, guys. Scam likely. That's what my phone says. All right, let's see. How good are we? Okay. Just want to put that on there like that way. So this is going to go here. So let's take let's see if we can get that straight. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and ink this and glue it down. And I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to attach this to the page this way and use this as a tuck on the other side. So it'll be a flip with a tuck on the other side. So let's get this inked. Dauber ink. We'll ink this up. All right. Glue. Is it going to work today? Taking bets. Let's see. Hi, Miss Jersey. So I got Christine's entry yesterday for the Edith Holden giveaway. Christine, guess higher. Much higher. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put this on. It's going to go here. Just like that. That'll wrap around the page. I think I'm going to put some writing paper inside, like some writing stuff on the inside. Oh, you know what? Let me see. I think we've used it. It's never where I want, Such a pain in the butt. Here we go. What do you think? Put that in there and some washi tape. All right, so we put that in. Needs washi. What kind of washi are we going to put in here? this one, I think. Just a little piece. A little piece of washi tape right there. And then this one. Where's my scissors? I know I don't need to do the end this way, but I like it, so I do it, you know? I like that little look. Take that off. Boop. There we go. All right, and then since this is going to be a pocket, we need something on here. Let's see if we cut this. Scissors. All right, I'm trying to see if we cut this right there. And we get out craft winch. Our chamfer. How does that look? Let's see. Okay, we need to thin it out a little bit. Needs to be a little bit thinner. So let's take some off this side. Let's see how that does. Ooh, just a tad bit more. Oh, please be right, because I don't want to cut the skin. I'll get over anxious. Just whack it off there. Okay, a little bit more. Little teeny bit more. Perfect. All right. So now we'll redo these corners. And ink the whole thing. Let's see what we get. Just check to make sure I have it all going in the same direction. Yeah, I'm famous for that. We all know it. We put that there. You over there. So I'm sitting here yesterday, and I was working on Happy Meals and stuff, and took a whole day. Did because this is the quarterlies, and my Patreons, they get a Happy Meal every quarter. So on top of my regular Happy Meals, I have to send my Patreons. Bye, Christine. Be careful out there, honey. Lots of water. Carry a cooler. You guys know the deal. We're old. We need water. So I was sitting here and I was doing them yesterday, and I had all the little bits of piece of paper on my desk, and there was one of those tiny little spiders, you know, like a little baby spider, and he was running around my desk. And at first I thought it was like just a piece of fuzz, you know, and I was like, go away. And then I realized, no, and then I put my finger by it, it moved, and I was like, yeah, okay, I know who you are. You got to go. And So I'm like chasing this tiny little spider around my desk. I don't want to hurt him, but get off my desk. Go away. You know what? I didn't put any glue at the bottom, and I really want to. So let me just go in there and add a little. Okay. Because I don't want whatever's in there to slide through, I don't want to take up valuable real estate from the pocket, but. Okay, so now we have this piece, and on the other side, we have a tuck right there. Okay, we can put some little journaling cards or something in. So now, what are we going to do over here? I'm going to bone folder this real quick. I just want to really enforce that fold. See, so it stays down. What are we going to do over here? Washi tape. Why, of course we'll do some washi tape. Oh, no, I took him outside. He went bye-bye. And I'm going to get the deckler out because it's easier to do that with a thin piece than it is to try and use one of the tearing rulers. So we'll just run this on the deckler real quick. I just want a jagged edge on that side. Not a lot, but I gotta tell you guys, for the size, that thing is heavy and it's awkward. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and ink this. And this is not washi tape in the true sense of washi tape. This is more like a giant roll of sticker. All right. So I got everything done. I'm going to show you guys what I got done yesterday. I'm trying to get the backing off of this. You don't realize how much you use your thumbnails until you lose a thumbnail. This one cracked right there, and that's the side that I used to, peel these things. Oh, come on. Oh, wait, there's a piece right here that's lifted. Let me see if I can get a pokey tool in there. Oh, it's a little lifted. Ha ha. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit of glue. It's pretty sticky because it's, a peel back sticker, but never trust a sticker. All right. Yep. There we go. I took him outside. He's bye-byes. Alrighty. Now, something over here. What are we going to do? We have Telegram. We could do a little tuck. Let's do a little tuck. Okay. So I'm going to grab a piece of black. Let's ink this. there like that. Okay. Trim this. A little more. More bad. Okay. Okay. Trying to decide if there's any words I want to add on here. Let's do this. It's like an address. That's not going to work. Hold on. I gotta get that up. All right. Now I'm going to put glue on it. I went too far over. So let's try putting this side down first. I don't care if it's crooked, but I do want it to be on the page. On both sides. Okay. Going folder. Press that down. Yes. Okay. Then we're going to put this up here, and we'll do it as a tuck, and we'll put something in there. As I cut my nails off, I heard, so I keep them short, then go to craft and say, hey, you want, as far as gluing a fake one on, but it took it off. I hate getting dirt under them. Oh, I did that the other day. I had something underneath this nail, and I thought it was dirt, and you, when you're sitting there and you're not doing anything but, listening to videos or whatever, you go like this to try and get it out of there. And I couldn't get it out. And I was like, what? So I go and I scrubbed my nails. I washed my hands and I scrubbed my nails, and I still couldn't get. And then I realized it was dye. I had ink under my nail. I was like, oh, well, ink happens. See, we can put that in there and use that to keep that shut. No. It's not going to be very thick. Need okay, we're going to glue this to that, and then we'll add a piece of paper to the back. So it'll be 3-ply, but it'll be nice and thick. So that's about the same size as that, and a little trim that'll be needed, but other than that, it's okay. Let's go ahead and pull that off of there. Trim. that. And then we'll glue this down on here. Alrighty, let's get this off of here. I find that when I'm using lined paper, it's always best to not look at the lines when I'm trying to cut it. Otherwise, I like, when I'm trying to glue it down and stuff, because otherwise I try to get like really perfect on the width and the height and where things fall, and, just let it happen, All right, so we're going to ink all of this. Drop it on the ground. Hi, guys. All right. So now, put that in there. It will sort of hold this a little bit, which is cool. But now we have all of this writing space under here, too. So we have all of that, all of this, all of this, all of that, and we can move on. Flipping the page. Now, we've already got this page partially done because we've already done this part. So now we just have to figure out what goes in that pocket. See, this is the point where I just start digging in and flipping stuff around and trying to figure it out. How about a giant postcard? Yeah, let's put a postcard in, put some washi tape on it, and this one's done. All right, blue. I have this leftover piece. We're just going to put it on there. No idea where it's sitting. I'm just putting it on. We're going for it. Published by Advertising Department, Walter House. Oh, okay. No idea what that's about. Trim that. We're going to get a surprise when we turn it over and see what we get. Trim that. Trim that. Trim that. Okay, let's get rid of all of this stuff that we don't need. Let's ink. Inky dinky doo, inky dinky, inky dinky doo, inky dinky. Inky dinky doo. I love you, inky too. That's what we get. It's kind of cool. Okay. I kind of like it. It's not as thick as a normal journaling card, but, it's twice as thick as a piece of paper, and it fits in there nicely, so I'm good with it. What are we looking for? Can we put that shoe on there? Why would we put a shoe on there? I don't know. Get rid of that shoe. All right. I need something for the top. Got it. I have homicide. And I need... know what I want. Just got to find it. It's in here someplace. It's here. There we go. I think it's in here. Yep. Let's take this part. Okay, little scissors, because we'll hack the crap out of this with the big ones. He looked down and grabbed my hand. I said, "Oh, sorry, dude. Who died?" He said, "As soon as he touched my hands, he could feel they were warm, sir." Yep, such are the hands of a crafter. Her hands are always weird. All right. And I'm not going to use that one because I found a better one. See? If I hadn't slowed down to find this picture, which I knew was the one I wanted to use, I would have used the wrong word here. Okay, ink. Inky dinky doo, inky dinky, inky dinky doo, inky dinky. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Uh-oh, Harper's at work.
Thank you for calling Cox Communications Business Technical Support. My name is Mike. How may I assist you? Sure, please.
There.
Fantastic. Really appreciate that. And I apologize, I didn't quite catch your name on the way in. I'm sorry, you're sounding a little muffled. What was that? Are you saying Jacob? Oh, much, yes. Far clearer.
Okay. Put this on. Pew. Somebody said, "Why do you put things crooked all the time?" Visual interest.
Okay.
Okay. I love that. Leaves a lot of writing space. What have we gotten done today? 2 pages, 3 pages. 1, 2, and 3. And well, I guess, we could count that as extra. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 10 pages left, which means we're probably going to get this signature completed middle of next week. And all right. That's good because that means by the end of next week
I
we
got
can
the ticket up. I'm just
put it
doing
in
a quick read
to the cover. And I still have to work on the folio to go in here. I'm not sure what kind of folio I'm putting in it, but I want to show you guys the quarterly project. It's really cool.
So are you still kicking errors every few minutes?
So give me a second. Let me just kind of push all this out of the way. Ooh. And then I'm going to show you guys the quarterly because it came out fantastic. So let me move all of this over.
Yeah, no, I saw
And
somewhere
get
here
you
where it
out of the
said,
way. I'm going to go grab it. Give me 1 second.
Customer's going to verify if they could get a loop towards Fox. To date, there is no response. I'm going to contact or contact efforts. When was this? I'm gonna scroll back to where the
Hey,
doc
Steffi G.
starts to Justin, it looks like here. This was yesterday afternoon.
All right, so let me show you guys what we have for the quarterly.
So it says
Let
here,
me grab this
speaking
because this is
with
what we're
Ray
actually going to be
Hagan with
making.
BD Group, confirmed the circuit on the Los
And then
Angeles
I'll
side
show you what you get to
clearly
make it.
documented Input errors on the
So,
S-band side.
We're going to be making is
LSAN side.
one of these tall skinnies.
I did advise we're not seeing any issues on the path. There's nothing
And,
for us to check as everything is proven clean on this segment. Also advised of anything before dispatch. We can
You're gonna have your
follow
signature
up with them to validate if there's any errors.
In here.
Disconcerting
And the
to
difference with this
traffic
is
monitor.
this
Requested
is going to be two ways. You can either
Justin
glue
to
it in,
send up, look towards
glue your
Cox
signature in,
to better isolate it.
or you can stitch it in like a traditional signature. Okay, that's totally up to you.
We'll need more time. Justin
Okay.
says, call back,
So,
follow up
That's
today
what we're going to be
about 2
making.
o'clock local
So what
time.
comes in your kit?
Okay, so that's what you're looking to do is do the loop up.
So in the kits, now remember everything that I send you, I pre-score and all that stuff. So let me pull this one out so we can take a look at what we get. Okay, so you're going to get your base.
No, we don't.
This
get
is your
things
spine.
like that.
These are your two covers.
And I'm not the knob, so I
It's
wouldn't be doing the
pre-scored
back
for
anyway.
you.
That would have to
Scored.
be done by our knob team.
Then
That's the next
you're
guys up
going to
above.
get a pack
They
of
pay the big bucks.
um,
You know what I mean?
assorted
So,
paper.
yeah,
Mostly
So,
like ledger paper
I
and
mean-
stuff, because that's what this is. It's like a ledger journal from like, it's a faux. But you're going to get your ledger journal. You're going to get a tithing envelope that actually fits nicely as a page in here. So you're going to get that. You're also getting, see the paper clip, the old style paper clips, the vintage style ones. You're going to get 2 of those because you've got one on each pack. Then this is your primary
that's
paper
what I
pack.
was gonna suggest.
And let me take that off so you can see.
Let me-
So these are printed
notes put
on both sides
This way, what I can do is I can
so that you
read
can trim them and then supplement these with these papers.
I will.
And it's going to be a, we're going to do this together, but it's not a like follow the directions kind of thing. It's more like a you do you, boo kind of supplement with your own stuff. Then you're going to get some trim, and you're going to get this little pack. And in this little pack, you've got some like botany type stickers.
I get it.
You've got 6 specimen stickers. Inside of there, you've got a whole bunch of those little tickets. That's actually 2. Okay, so you get a whole bunch of those and the special deliveries and all of that stuff. And then you're going to get some of this green burlap ribbon, and you're going to get all 3 colors of the webbing.
Okay. Oh,
You're going to get all of that. So that's your
Okay.
kit.
so
All right.
SAIF, you said?
So the kit itself
Okay. So, and a good number to reach you.
is going to be sold in the live sale on Saturday. And of course, if you are in my Patreon and you are on the top end of my Patreon and you've been there for at least 3 months,
Got it. And
you get your kit for free. So your kits are already packaged and sitting over there waiting. I was going to mail them out, but I'm not going to mail them out until after the sale. That way, if somebody wants to buy something, they can. And then, we'll save on shipping. Okay, we're going to save me on shipping because I would have to pay shipping for separate items. So, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these that are going to be available in the sale. Okay. Urgh. And then there's also, and this is a very limited supply, ladies, because I got these from Temu and I can't get them anymore. So this is the add-on kit for that.
All right.
So for the add-on
I
kit,
got
you're going
your-
to get, and these vary,
taking over
but
this
you're
ticket
basically
for
going to get
Justin, right?
5 rolls of washi tape.
All right. So I
Brand new. You're going to get a set of
click
click numbers. These are little stamps that click together so you can do numbers, so you can number your pages if you want to, or put numbers on your tags. You're going to get a little pack of those little metal picture hangers that we use for tags. And then you're going to get this little package of
All right, fantastic.
stickers.
So grab that, throw that in
And they're
there,
just like
and
botany type stickers. So you're going to get all of that. And
Yes.
these kits
Yes, sir.
are $10.
My
Because
pleasure.
that covers
I
what
really
I paid,
appreciate your patience and understanding in this
and
matter.
it does. It just covers what I paid
for
for
yeah, that's a little happy.
the what's in there.
All right.
Okay,
Now, try to get rid of our money for one thing.
because these came from
Well,
AliExpress and they were like $4 a piece. These were $3, and then these were $2. So
exactly.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus those $10. So this is going to be a $10 kit. And this is an add-on that complements the kit that we're going to be doing. Okay, so there's 5 or 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 of these, and there's a few of these. Of course, these get offered up to the Patreons first, but that's just because, you know, they get to pre-sale. So that's it, guys. That's all I got. As far as that's the quarterly kit. What else? So the quarterly kits will be available in the sale. And I think that's everything. And then, of course, you know, if you buy the quarterly kit, you get to come into the Patreon group where we get together and we put them together. So you get to hang out with us there. It's usually a Facebook call, but I don't think you really have to have. You do have to have Facebook to get the phone call, but so, you know, but we do that on Facebook and we get together and we do it. But if you don't have Facebook and somebody buys it and they don't have Facebook, but they want to be in the group, then I'll do it on a private StreamYard. Okay. So you can get this kit, totally get it if you want to pay for it. But the Patreons get it for free. So that's it. What do we got going on? Let's take a look at the rest of the week. All right. Tonight we have art therapy. We're supposed to be working in our book, our altered book. I don't know. I might be working in something else. Who knows? Tomorrow we have a craft with me. There is an announcement for what it is. I think it's got something to do with envelopes. I don't remember. And then Saturday is my sale at 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. That's 3, 4, and 5, and 6 across the country. 3, 4, 5, and 6 across the country. And then, of course, we have the game on Sunday. So, hey, give me 2 seconds.
Wait.
So, yeah, that's what we got going on for the rest of the week. Remember, Friday is the deadline to get in your, and I'm not just giving away the Edith Holden. There's going to be other prizes too, but, you know, because it's my birthday. But the Edith Holden is the big prize. So get in your guesses for that. Hi, Miss Carla. So that's it, guys. That's all I have for you today. If you're new here and I have not yet offended you, give me a chance. Push the button. It'll happen. Let's see what else. Do not forget to check the community tab or post tab or whatever they're calling it this week. That has a list that tells you everything that's going on. I currently have videos listed through the end of August to see what's going on over there. Also, if you can find that list on Facebook as well. Also, if you want to get one of these kits for free, in the future, what you do is you join my Patreon at the top level, top tier, and it gets you these kits for free. If you join at any other, I think it's like the top 3 levels, you can actually get one in advance, pre-purchasing it so you're not fighting for it in the sale, and because you get to preview the sale. So that's it, guys. That's all you have. That's all I have. Until I see you again, stay hydrated. Stay indoors, where it's cool. Stay well, my friends. I love you guys, and I will see you tonight. Bye-bye.